Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you're doing well and welcome to week 4. I just want to preface, I got a lot of emails this week in regards to Milestone 1. And like I said, this new class is new to me as it's new to you guys. And so I'm learning what's working, what's not working for students as you guys are navigating this. So, one, I want to say, keep emailing me, keep letting me know the questions you have. It's really important. It's been beneficial for me. I'm taking notes because it helps me better serve the next group of students that are doing this. And so one of the biggest concerns that people had in regards to module 3 and the milestone that went along with it is trying to find the relevant audience information needed to work on that portion. So I'll say this: do as much as you can. Look on the SNHU websites, things like that. But for me, you may need to do some you may need to use your imagination as well as get creative a bit, and then make inferences from your research. So I'm not as concerned with the accuracy of the audience personas, as long as the audience information, as long as you're applying what you need to well. I don't have the capacity to be checking every single person for the pure accuracy of it all, but it is going to be important that you are confident in that and that you're applying it the correct way. So I hope that helps you as you guys are navigating. I know this is already done and technically it's already due, but just kind of keep that in mind as you kind of move forward for the rest of the week. But again, I can understand how frustrating it might be because you're looking at, like, I'm not really finding what you should be looking for. So just continue to do the best you can and do the assignment as you're able to do. So as we move into week 4, this is actually a really exciting week for me. I love what we're going to be talking about. I'm very passionate about these two topics that we're going to be looking at: personas, as well as understanding the right platform to use. So understanding the right platform to use, as you'll see in your readings, there's a lot of really good readings and videos this week. It's really important to understand, because if you don't understand your audience, which we'll talk about why that's important, how personas fit into that, then you can't understand what is needed to make sure that your audience is taken care of and the message is being received. So that's why we're also talking about audience personas. Now, I personally love audience personas because audience personas gives an opportunity for you to humanize and conceptualize your audience, but it's also really good for just brands in general too. So you'll see in the announcements that I'm giving, there's a brand persona of a branding agency I used to work for, a rough draft of a brand persona that was more of an internal use for us, but it helped us conceptualize who we were, especially as we were launching. And so what brand personas do is they give you an opportunity to say, if our brand or if our audience was a person, what would that person do, be, act, motivated by? And once you're able to do that, and maybe your audience has 2 or 3 different personas, and that's okay. But what that begins to do is you can say, as you're working through, strategizing and processing through, you'll be able to say, does what our messaging, does the way we're using our words and links and websites, does it make sense for this particular person? If not, then you can adjust your framework. And again, that's why understanding the platforms are important, because when you can understand their audience, you can understand what platform makes sense for your audience. And so that's how this week really connects with one another. So for your discussion, you are going to again be imagining that you are working for a social media company, and you're really trying to help people conceptualize and understand different platforms. And so you're going to be working with that. Same as well for your module. And so pay attention to how that module 4 activity is. It's more or less a chart. It's not gonna be like a short paper. I think it's actually gonna be really, really useful. So again, pay attention to what you need to do. Each discussion board as well as the module will require different steps in answering different portions. So it'll be really important that you're paying attention, that you're answering each part of what the rubric and what the prompt is asking. This is a really good week. This hopefully should be a level down in terms of the research-based part that you just spent some time doing. So this will be a really good chance just to kind of throttle back just a tad. But again, keep pushing forward, keep working. As you're doing your discussion boards, remember to use the response prompt as the measure of your engagement as we continue to navigate through this course. Again, I'm proud of the work you guys are doing. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out, and we'll definitely stay in touch. Good luck, guys.